If you really loved him, then you shouldn't do this, okay? Because the tragedy just happened.
They showed the photo of that kid, or the guy that they have, the 22-year-old. Do you think he's got the capability to do that?
Yeah. As far as the conspiracy theories go, I don't begrudge anyone who immediately starts questioning.
The narrative is that this is his grandfather's from World War I and doesn't have a serial code.
What sort of widow wouldn't want people to investigate the assassination of their husband?
And so that's more evidence in the direction of what's being claimed.
Joe Rogan just lit a match that could blow this entire story wide open. In a series of explosive comments, he pointed the spotlight straight at Charlie Kirk's widow, and what he exposed is raising serious questions online. From strange behavior at the memorial to claims of political pressure and missing footage, this case is spiraling in ways no one expected. Stick around, we're breaking down every piece of the puzzle, from the mysterious Hat Man to alleged messages surfaced and high-level power plays that could change everything. Joe Rogan just went in on Erica Lane Kirk. Her background is where it all begins. A former pageant queen, she's long been associated with elite political circles, including close ties to powerful figures linked to Donald Trump. Many people online point to her rapid rise into the spotlight as suspicious, especially given her young age and the notable age difference between her and Charlie. Some believe her connections aren't just coincidence. They see them as carefully built alliances.
Our institutions have been deceptive in the past. They have not given us the full story, or they have misled us.
But that's not all. It gets crazier. Observers have also zeroed in on her demeanor during the memorial. A now widely shared close-up video of Erica standing beside Charlie's body has set off a wave of online debate. Many described her behavior as emotionally disconnected, almost rehearsed. Comment sections exploded with people questioning whether the moment was genuine or calculated. While there's no official evidence of wrongdoing, these perceptions alone are enough to keep her at the center of a growing media storm. But listen to this. The theory gaining the most traction suggests that Erica may not be acting alone. Some online commentators believe she could be a pawn in something much bigger, a larger, more strategic plan involving political power plays. Again, none of this is confirmed, but the sheer volume of people connecting the dots has pushed the conversation into overdrive. What started as whispers has now turned into full-blown speculation. And the reason this is happening goes beyond just a single clip. Erica's long-standing proximity to powerful circles is raising eyebrows. Her polished public image, her timing, and her calm appearances at high-profile events have fueled the idea that this might not be an ordinary situation. Whether fair or not, public perception is shifting fast, and the narrative surrounding her is taking on a life of its own. But that's not where it ends. As speculation spreads, more and more voices are demanding answers. Commentators like Rogan, influencers, and online communities are digging deeper into every public appearance, every statement, every image. It's creating a feedback loop. The more people talk, the more theories grow, and the more Erica is pushed into the spotlight. The official story isn't adding up. At least that's what a growing number of people online are saying.
Guy, first of all, how did he get to the roof? How come nobody was looking? How come nobody was there's a direct line of sight between where he's sitting and those roofs? You guys.
They're invoking, it's not appropriate right now for people to be asking questions. They will try to manipulate you by...
The spotlight is now on 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, the man at the center of this entire situation. Tyler Robinson is being portrayed by many as an unlikely suspect. Online discussions are questioning how someone like him could have gained rooftop access so easily. Security measures were supposedly tight, yet somehow this happened without a single alert. People are asking how those barriers were bypassed so effortlessly. But that's not all. It gets more puzzling. Commentators like Joe Rogan have pointed out the difficulty of pulling off the stunt 140 yards away with basic iron sights. Many say the skill level required doesn't match what's publicly known about Tyler. Adding to the confusion, the tool is being described as an old World War II model, yet images floating around online make it look surprisingly modern, leading some to wonder if it was planted or misidentified. And listen to this. Reports also claim the tool was taken apart and put back together, something experts say isn't easy for someone with little to no experience. Again, none of this is confirmed, but the growing list of inconsistencies is fueling speculation, and people online are demanding answers. Just seconds after the occurrence, a man in the crowd reportedly shouted, "I did it!"
Know that this guy has the state of mind that the moment someone gets, he yells out and says, "I did it, I did it."
Witnesses say the outburst was loud enough to grab full attention, pulling people's focus away from the rooftop and onto the chaos on the ground. Many online are calling this a classic distraction move, something designed to shift attention at a critical moment. But that's not all. It gets even stranger. The same man is allegedly tied to previous major incidents, with people digging up online archives and old footage that they claim shows him present at other high-profile events.
Things like, what are the odds that this guy would be at all those different events and be involved? Like 0.
Adding to this, public records show he was later arrested on unrelated exploitation charges. To many observers, this isn't just a random guy. They believe he could have been used as a planted distraction. And listen to this. The theory goes that his bizarre actions weren't accidental at all. Some online commentators think he was a possible distraction, meant to redirect law enforcement, news cameras, and the crowd's attention away from what was really happening. Commentators like Joe Rogan have openly criticized the way mainstream outlets are covering the incident. Many online believe the inconsistencies are being downplayed or quietly brushed aside, raising suspicions about why key details aren't being highlighted. But that's not all. It gets even more intense. Candace Owens has gone as far as to claim federal agencies are pushing a single, controlled version of events. According to her and others, the narrative feels too polished and leaves out too many unanswered questions. And listen to this. The growing belief online is that there may be deeper political motives behind how the story is being shaped, though nothing is officially confirmed. Still, the lack of clarity, the selective coverage, and the repeated talking points have only fueled more suspicion. A growing wave of speculation centers on Charlie Kirk's public stance on Israel. According to multiple online commentators, he had recently refused to silence pro-Palestinian voices like Tucker Carlson and Dave Smith at turning point events, despite mounting pressure. This decision reportedly caused tension with some major donors. But that's not all. It gets more intense. The narrative spreading online suggests Kirk began distancing himself from what some call the pro-Israel cause, allegedly after feeling pushed by financial backers. This move, according to these claims, made him a target for criticism from certain powerful circles. According to Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk was allegedly offered huge sums of funding in exchange for shifting his stance and falling back in line with pro-Israel messaging. She claims this wasn't just casual donor pressure.
Not willing to believe that conspiracy theory unless there's something robust or at least something circumstantial that points in that direction.
It was a serious attempt to bring him under control, but that's not all. It gets even more unsettling. Online commentators are drawing comparisons to how figures were allegedly used to gain leverage over powerful individuals. Some believe similar tactics could have been at play here. Offers, pressure designed to silence or redirect him. Just when the story seemed like it couldn't get any more complicated, a new twist hits. Leaked text messages allegedly from Robinson, but instead of bringing clarity, they're raising even more questions. Screenshots of these alleged messages are spreading fast, but many people online say something feels off. The language used is being called too scripted, almost like it was written to fit a predetermined story. Critics claim the messages don't sound natural or personal, but rehearsed. But that's not all. It gets even more suspicious. The screenshots being circulated reportedly lack timestamps and key context, making it impossible to confirm when or if these messages were actually sent.
Right now, there have been Discord chats shared featuring the
Influencers and commentators are pointing out that only selective lines are being shown, which they believe could be cherry-picked to shape a specific narrative.
adult had access to the Discord chats in which Tyler Robinson confessed to being the man who is Charlie Kirk.
And listen to this. Many now speculate that the messages may have been altered, fabricated, or released strategically. Again, none of this is proven, but the timing, the polished language, and the missing details are feeding the idea that this could be part of a larger narrative being constructed behind the scenes. According to claims circulating online, the memory cards from the event cameras were allegedly removed shortly after the occurrence. That means key angles and moments that could have shown what really happened might be gone for good. Many are asking how something like this could happen so quickly and quietly. But that's not all. It gets even stranger. Several witnesses say they noticed a man adjusting his hat just seconds before the occurrence. His calm movements in the footage that does exist are what really caught people's attention. And listen to this. The missing memory cards, combined with the Hat Man, have fueled a wave of theories about internal sabotage or missing material. Nothing here is confirmed, but the timing, the disappearance of footage, and that eerie gesture are making this one of the most unsettling parts of the story so far. Owens has stepped forward as one of the loudest voices challenging the official story. She claims Charlie Kirk was under extreme pressure from major donors and political allies, all trying to push him towards silence. According to her, he refused to comply, and that's when things escalated. This story is far from over, and with every new detail, the pressure keeps building. From Joe Rogan's explosive claims to the mysterious Hat Man and the growing questions around Charlie Kirk's widow, what started as whispers has turned into a full-blown storm. What do you think is really going on here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them all. If you want to stay ahead of every update as this story develops, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is only the beginning.